इस वीडियो में समझते हैं कि कौन सा एक टूल है जो आपकी सारी टेक्निकल एनालिसिस की नीड्स पूरी कर देगा।
अभी मजा आएगा ना भिड़ो।
सो इस वीडियो को अंत तक जरूर देखना, क्योंकि एक बोनस फीचर है जो आपको आई एम श्योर नहीं पता होगा, बट वो बहुत यूजफुल फीचर है। मैं जो काफ़ी यूज़ करता हूँ, वो आपकी स्टडी में काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्प करेगा। सो इस वीडियो को एंड तक जरूर देखना। हे एवरीवन, दिस इज आदित्य गोएला CFA, और आज की वीडियो में हम देखेंगे कि वो कौन सा टूल है, और उस टूल की जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ वो है TradingView.com। सो ये जो सर्टेन टूल है आपकी सारी टेक्निकल एनालिसिस की नीड्स पूरी कर देगा। एटलीस्ट मेरी तो पूरी हो चुकी हैं, सो आई बिलीव कि आपका भी सेम ही होगा। ऑल्सो अब मैं आपको पूरा इस वीडियो में डिटेल करके बताऊंगा एग्जैक्टली हाउ टू यूज अ टूल, क्योंकि शुरू पर ये टूल थोड़ा सा ओवरवेलमिंग लग सकता है क्योंकि इट हैज़ अ लॉट ऑफ ऑप्शंस, थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड लग सकता है, बट नो वरीज, आई एम हियर, मैं आपकी यहाँ पे तो हेल्प करूंगा ही। बट उससे पहले मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि मेरी जर्नी इन डिफरेंट टेक्निकल एनालिसिस टूल क्या रही है। सो अगर आप मुझसे पूछोगे तो कब मैंने स्टार्ट किया था प्रॉपरली डीपली इन स्टॉक मार्केट्स, 2011 में आई केम इन टू द मार्केट्स, एंड तब से टेक्निकल एनालिसिस हैज़ बीन वन पॉइंट जहाँ पे मैं हमेशा से बहुत इंटरेस्टेड रहा हूँ। तो कुछ ना कुछ टेक्निकल टूल्स में नए नए ढूंढता रहता था। सो जनरली व्हाट आई विल डू इज, मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि एग्जैक्टली व्हाट ऑल टूल्स आई यूज्ड थ्रू आउट। सो द फर्स्ट टूल विच आई एक्चुअली यूज्ड was Yahoo Finance, and this was actually when Yahoo was something where people would actually go and search and all. So at that point of time Yahoo Finance के charts were one of the best. Why? Two reasons. First reason था कि वहाँ पर जो availability of charts बहुत थे, from world markets आप सारे charts देख सकते थे, और उस समय believe it was hard to even find charts of few commodities, few assets, but वो Yahoo Finance में मिल जाते थे। अब इसमें क्या होता था, बहुत static charts है, मतलब होता था कि इट्स नॉट फ्री टू मूव, मतलब कि सिर्फ 1 ईयर का चार्ट देखिएगा, सिर्फ 3 ईयर्स का चार्ट देखिएगा, 5 ईयर्स का चार्ट देखिएगा, तो वैसे टाइप के चार्ट होते थे। तो इट्स नॉट वेरी, दे नॉट डायनामिक, आई कैन से दे नॉट डायनामिक, यू कैन नॉट मूव एंड ऑल, इट्स वेरी स्टैटिक काइंड ऑफ अ चार्ट, बट स्टिल एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, एंड वो फ्री भी था, तो उसके हिसाब से तो काफ़ी अच्छा था। तो सेकेंड वन जो फिर बाद में आफ्टर दैट आई फाउंड, विच आई वॉज देयर फॉर क्वाइट लॉट ऑफ टाइम, दैट इज ट्रेड टाइगर। नाउ अगर जो भी कोई भी ट्रेडर होगा स्टॉक मार्केट में होगा मोर देन 5 ईयर्स या 5 ईयर्स से पहले जो था, ही नोज समथिंग कॉल्ड शेर खान, एंड शेर खान प्रोवाइड दिस सर्टेन टूल विच इज कॉल्ड ट्रेड टाइगर। नाउ ट्रेड टाइगर एक टूल था, जैसे ही आप उनके क्लाइंट बन जाते हो तो उनका जो इंटरफेस जहाँ पे आप ट्रेड करते हो वहीं पर उस पर्टिकुलर इंटरफेस को ट्रेड टाइगर कहते थे, और उस पर ही चार्टिंग सॉफ्टवेयर इंटीग्रेटेड था, और वो सॉफ्टवेयर ऐसा था कि उससे बेटर कोई सॉफ्टवेयर था ही नहीं इन दैट एरा। मतलब टिल डेट अगर आप उसको यूज करोगे, इट इज़ अ वेरी गुड सॉफ्टवेयर, इट हैज़ एवरीथिंग, इट इज़ फास्ट, इट इज़ ईजी टू यूज, एंड ऑल्सो वो मल्टीपल मॉनिटर्स में बेस्ट चलता था, एंड दैट ऑल्सो रीजन वाई आई यूज इट क्वाइट लॉट, कि वो मल्टीपल मॉनिटर्स बहुत अच्छा था। उसमें सारे इंडिकेटर्स से सारी टाइप की एनालिसिस थी, थोड़ा सा इट वॉज लिटिल कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इन द वेरी स्टार्ट टू यूज, बट करते करते अगर आपको उसकी आदत हो गई और उसकी फीचर्स सेट की आदत हो गई तो इट वॉज ग्रेट। सो आई फील कि वहाँ पर इट हैड एवरीथिंग विच आई रिक्वायर्ड, बट स्टिल थोड़ा बहुत इश्यूज थे कि एक सर्टन PC पर ही होगा, इट डिड नॉट सपोर्ट एनी मैक एंड ऑल, एंड थोड़े अलग अलग इश्यूज भी थे। इसके बाद व्हाट आई डिड, आई टुक द प्रीमियम ट्रेडिंग टूल्स। नाउ प्रीमियम ट्रेडिंग टूल्स मतलब उनको पे करना था, तो दे वर लाइक, फर्स्ट आई ट्राइड Falcon. Now Falcon is a tool, and it's basically made by firm in Delhi itself. So Falcon is basically a trading tool, and you can opt for them. So what they do is उनका पूरा इंटरफेस है, it's a very clunky looking interface, मतलब अभी अगर आप आज के ज़माने देखोगे उसमें यूज़र एक्सपीरियंस वॉज वेरी completely pathetic, बट उसमें फीचर्स बहुत थे। तो शुरू पर इफ़ अ पर्सन कम्स इन, उसको तो समझने के लिए ही, आई रिमेंबर उस पर देयर वर मल्टीपल ट्रेनिंग्स फॉर मी वंस आई गॉट Falcon सॉफ्टवेयर, क्योंकि उसमें इतना कॉम्प्लिकेट था जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड इट। सो वो था, बट वहाँ पर जो फीचर सेट थे वो तो नेक्स्ट लेवल थे, मतलब देयर यू कुड एक्चुअली डू वट एवर यू वॉन्ट, यू हैड ऑल द टूल्स। सो जैसे Falcon हो गया, फिर स्पाइडर हो गया, देन देयर इज मेटा स्टॉक, देयर इज एमी ब्रोकर। सो ये चारों आई ट्राइड, एंड अल्टीमेटली इन चारों में मेन चीज़ ये थी कि आप अपने खुद के इंडिकेटर्स एंड ऑल खुद क्रिएट कर सकते हो, खुद नई नई चीज़ें कर सकते हो। सो यहाँ पे ये फ्रीडम थी, बट एट द सेम टाइम जो उसमें जो आपसे लिया जाता था वो था कि इट वॉज वेरी 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 हार्ड टू यूज़। द सिस्टम वॉज वेरी क्लंकी, इट वॉज रिलेटिवली मच स्लोअर, हर चीज़ करते करते काफ़ी ज़्यादा टाइम जाता था एंड ओवरऑल द एक्सपीरियंस वॉज नॉट वेरी नाइस. तो आई शिफ्टेड बैक टू ट्रेड टाइगर. नाउ इसके बाद what I did was, ये तो हो गया, फिर I shifted to the you can say web based tools. Now what are web based tools? Web based tools are those tools जो आप Chrome के थ्रू या Safari या फिर any other web browser के थ्रू आप उसको access कर सकते हो. तो first था investing.com. Now investing.com is great. I mean it is an amazing platform जहाँ पर आप सब कुछ कर सकते हो, but still थोड़े बहुत issues थे here and there, ads बहुत सारे थे and paid plan is good, but still if it's free, so that's all right. So I would prefer free, of course. बनिया तो हूँ ही मैं, so that is there always in my mind to save money here and there. So investing.com was great. Everything was sorted. After that came in TradingView.com. Now TradingView.com is one place where I feel this is like for every person, almost every person, this is a perfect platform. For the beginners, for the professionals, even for the extreme professionals who are managing thousands of crores, maybe even mutual fund managers and all. For them also, this certain platform or this certain tool will give everything they require. It's free. It's also paid. For most retail users, it is good enough. साथ आपको नहीं चाहिए होगा तो free plan, I would say it is practically free only. So then मैं TradingView में ही finally shift हो गया and TradingView is super smooth. I mean it is extremely light. What I can do, I can use TradingView on any PC. मेरे को कुछ download install करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. I can use it on a Mac also because I have shifted to Mac from Windows. तो by the way, Mac में कोई भी application like Trade Tiger, Ami Brokers, Metastock, these or all these are not at all supported. They're only in Windows. Mac में गया तो everything is sorted, everything is very easy and this is like the perfect place where I want you to be in. Now TradingView is great, we know that. अब चलते हैं directly TradingView को देखते हैं and I'll tell you how to use it properly. So TradingView पर आपको basically you have to sign up free. वो important है क्योंकि आपके कई सारे फीचर्स यहाँ पे ओपन अप हो जाते हैं. So आप एक बार साइन अप कर दो. Just when you've signed up, just click search markets here. Let's say you want to go to and see Nifty. We search Nifty 50, we click here and we are right here. So here are some analysis. I'll just move it. So this is a simple chart. I'll do one thing. I'll just use a simple area chart. So this is something which probably if you have no clue of stock market, so आपको समझ में आ जाएगा exactly क्या है ये. अब एक करके मैं आपको बताता हूँ ये इसमें क्या क्या फीचर्स हैं. सो यहाँ स्टार्ट करते हैं. सो दिस आर जनरल ऑप्शन व्हाट यू कैन यूज. तो यहाँ पे आप जाओगे, दिस इज ऑटो सेव, दिस शेयरिंग मोड. तो आप ये शेयर भी कर सकते हो दूसरों को. ऑटो सेव बेसिकली मीन्स कि ये सर्टेन चार्ट जो है वो ऑटोमेटिकली सेव हो जाएगा. तो जो भी आप टेक्निकल एनालिसिस सर्च यहाँ पे अपना टूल्स डालते हैं, जो भी स्टडी करते हैं, इट विल बी ऑटोमेटिकली सेव्ड. So once you close it, or let's say you go to some other PC or you go to some other chart and come back to Nifty chart, तो निफ्टी पर सारे टूल्स डले हुए होंगे एंड ये भी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग टूल है. एंड आई रिमेंबर ये फैल्कन में स्पेसिफिकली इट वाज अ पेड टूल. इट वाज मोर ऑफ अ प्रीमियम फीचर कि इफ यू वांट टू ऑटो सेव योर स्टडी देयर, सो इट वाज वन ऑफ द प्रीमियम फीचर्स देयर. सो ये भी आपको फ्री मिल रहा है एंड इट इज अ वेरी हेल्पफुल थिंग. इसको आप शेयर कर सकते हो और यू कैन रीनेम इट. शेयर करके यू कैन मेक अ कॉपी, एक्सपोर्ट करते हो चार्ट को, देन यू कैन शेयर इट ऑन सोशल मीडिया और whoever so you want. And यहाँ पे what's new आता है color theme, so you can change the color theme of white and black. You can choose whichever one you want, but black is less stressful on your eyes, so generally black is something which is also good. You can have like drawing panel, इसको side में आप on off कर सकते हो. You can change the thing, you can have keyboard, you can even have a desktop application. So you can download this application and start it directly from the desktop, but Chrome में अगर चल रहा है so why to basically do it, right? Not a problem. तो अब यहाँ पे आते हैं different tools. So this is cross मतलब जहाँ this is my mouse and जहाँ पर भी जाऊँगा it's like a crosshair. So on the right hand side अगर आप यहाँ पर देखोगे तो you'll see the price and on the नीचे की तरफ on the बिल्कुल bottom you'll see the date. So at any point of time you can go to any part of the chart and you'll see exactly what that chart is basically about और वो कहाँ पर है. इसके साथ you can get some dots. So dots is more like कि उस area पर कैसा है. It's more like a dot. It is like an arrow also and yeah, basic stuff. यहाँ पे आके अब आपको trend lines मिलती हैं. So trend lines, arrows, rays, extended line, horizontal line. Let's say आपको trend line मानिए from here to here to and extended right here. आपकी एक trend line बन गई. If you want to make a horizontal line, you want to make a horizontal line right here. So आपकी horizontal line यहाँ पे बन गई. And at any point of time आप tool पे जा सकते हो. You can click on the line and यहाँ पे you can change the color. Let's say I want to change it to white. Let's say I want to make it little less opaque. Let's say I want to make it a little thinner. So all these options are there. So everything is there for you to change. Then you have retracements here. So there's Fibonacci retracement, there's pitchfork, there's Gann formula, and there are many other you can say retracements or extensions generally. So you can pinpoint any one of them, and using them is very simple. You can just click here, and you'll get a Fibonacci retracement. So this is how you go about it. This is a drawing panel. You can draw something like this, or you can have a path, something like this. So all these things are always there with you, and this is something great to have जब आप analyze कर रहे होते हो. So this is something very important to have. You can have some text. So up text, price label, you can do all these things. Then you can have some patterns. You can have measure a certain place. Let's say long position. If you're going for a long position, what do you do? Wait. Let's say I have to go long from here. This is my stop loss. I'm assuming this is my stop loss. I've created a stop loss for using one of my strategies, and this is my thing. So what I can do is at any point of time I can see what is my target, what is my stop loss. If I lose, how much amount I lose. If I gain, how much amount I gain. So all these things you'll see it is written right here. So calculation it's fairly simple. It's relatively simple only, and these are tools which actually helps you in trading and throughout everyday trading to make things more efficient. So these are some you can say icons and all. You can copy paste it anywhere you want. This is a ruler. You can actually measure how long or how short this is. And this is a magnifier. This is a magnet mode. You can actually snap some things according to the candlesticks. Generally I keep it off only. These are stay in drawing mode. This is lock all drawings को कर दोगे, so all drawings will be locked. Nothing can be moved. इसको रखते हो कि you can remove all the drawings, and इस पे क्लिक करोगे तो you can completely remove the drawings. इससे क्या होता है, you can toggle between the visibility of drawings कि वो दिखे या ना दिखे. But ultimately अगर आपको remove ही करना है उसको all together तो remove drawings पे कर दो तो वो सारे हट जाए. तो these are simple things. Now टाइम फ्रेम यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 1 day, 3 months, 6 months, 5 year. ऐसे करके आप कर सकते हो. Plus you can also scroll. So I'm just scrolling it up and down, and you can see the chart how is it moving. So using scroll also you can come by, you can do this, you can adjust this particular thing. One small thing to make it an adjustment is आप यहाँ पर जाओ and change the time zone to Indian time zone, because ये certain time zone generally USA के हिसाब से ही fixed रहता है. So आप बस जाओ, just make sure you click on 5.5 hours plus UTC. That is the Indian time zone. फिर बाद में आपके नीचे टाइम आएगा वो exactly dot to dot same होगा. And also one more thing कि earlier this certain platform was a little delayed. Especially investing.com में क्या था, थोड़ा सा डिले होता था. डिले मतलब like a couple of minutes, 1 minute, maybe 30-40 seconds between the real prices and the prices which reflect here. Now that delay has significantly come down. I feel कि it is now practically real time. And now it is real time. So basically now we can use this certain tool in intraday too. Earlier Trade Tiger was the best. Why? Because that was a tool which was free, which had all the options, and it was real time. So everything was super simple. Now this came into the picture with the real time updation. So now we can actually use this as a daily driver or main driver to analyze. And then we can use any stockbroker application or anything software to actually buy and sell. So that is what we have to do. So this is a log table. This is percentage. So you can have a percentage. This is, let's say, 0% wherever the chart starts. This is a percentage change. The log is a different kind of a table. It basically, this, you can say the differences between the different prices is not on a linear scale. It's on a log scale. So this is also good in certain studies, but generally stick to linear only, that is best. Auto is basically auto scale. So अगर मैं auto पे करूँगा and I go back, so ये auto automatically scale हो रहा है. But अगर मैं auto को हटा देता हूँ और I go back, so you'll see मैं ऊपर की तरफ जा रहा हूँ, there's nothing, and I can come down and this is there. So auto पे कर दोगे, so everything is adjusted accordingly, right? So अब top पे जाते हैं, यहाँ पे this is the share. If you want to change the name of the share, you can easily do that. What you do? Simple, आप अपना keyboard लो, यहाँ पे डाल दो, let's say HDFC. HDFC hit कर दिया, that's it. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. And I go down, I hit enter, HDFC का chart right in front of me. So this is how easy it is to change charts also. So ये भी relatively काफी ज़्यादा simple है ऐसे. You can change weekly, hourly, 1 minute, whatever you want. More than enough options are available. If you want more options, तो pro version पे भी available होता है. You can click on, you can change the thing. Let's say you can change to candlesticks. there is area, there is hollow candlesticks, there is bars, and there are a few more if you would like to require, like Heikin Aishi. This is a thing which you can actually use it. This is something which not everyone uses, but still it might be used. So this is also there. So यहाँ पे आपको comparing का भी feature दे रखा है. So let's say I want to compare this certain script to Kotak Bank. I can click on Kotak Bank and वो script यहाँ पे आ जाएगी. I can change, let's say I can change this to 1 week and I can have like a 1-year chart. Then I know exactly how has HDFC Bank performed as compared to Kotak Bank. That's also very useful. Indicators. Now the great part is we have so many indicators. Let's say we have moving average. If I just hit MA, I get this moving average. I can put it here. This white, this thin line is MA. I can click here. I can change it to, let's say, MA 200. Hit OK, and this will be changed to MA 200. I can change the size and all. Everything is completely. I can just click on this line. And यहाँ पर मैं अपना style चेंज सकता हूँ from the color to the thickness of the line to the smoothing. Everything is there. There are great options. Visibility भी है यहाँ पर. So all these options are there. आप आराम से you can play around. I'm sure कि whatever requirements you would have would be fulfilled by these indicators itself, and they have most of the indicators which probably any of you would want. Then it comes to templates. You can have a certain template. There are alerts you can replay, and yeah, I mean there are so many more features which I really don't use, like alert and all. So alert is basically you can get an alert if a certain chart has fulfilled a certain condition or certain price point wherever that you want that the price should hit, and you would get an alert. Now I believe that this certain alert works well in a pro version. It does not work very well in the free version. So that is there to keep in mind. So you can actually change the name of the thing. You can have orientation. Let's say you can have different orientations. Like you can have 2 charts in one thing if you click here. But again, it's paid thing. But एक simple hack इसका है, investing.com is very similar to this interface, but it has a little ads. So if you want like multiple charts in one window, then investing.com पे जाओ. This feature is freely available there. So you can actually use that too for this certain feature itself. And अगर आप यहाँ पे जाओगे, so you can have your watch list details, you can have your alerts, you can have news, you can have your data window. There are calendars. You can also put down your anything which you want to write and all. You can have your public chat. You can chat with people here. You can set alerts. You can set notifications. These all things are also there. So it's basically a platform where it fulfills all your needs. Now let's go to the pro features. The pro features are basically you can even create an indicator of yours. How to create it? It is basically created through Pine Editor. Now you will go to Pine Editor. Now Pine Editor क्या है? It's basically a language. जैसे C++ is a language, HTML is a language, coding is a Python is a language. जैसे Pine Editor is a language. And using the Pine Editor, and of course you would require some decent amount of skills to understand this language. But once you do, you can actually create your own custom indicators. So when you do that custom indicators, you can actually do according to what you want. Now, if you go here, I have created my custom indicator, which is by the name of this. If I just open it, so you'll see that few candlesticks have changed their color because this is in a certain way, and ये certain indicator is used in the demand supply zone strategy, which is a part of our premium program if you're interested in it. So again मैं आपको link वहाँ पे दे दूँगा, so वहाँ पर आपको मिल जाता है. But anyways, the main point is that यहाँ पर you can actually create your own indicators. Now this was about how you go through it. Everything is there. You can also test your strategies. You can have a stock screener too. Also, by the way, there's a stock screener, and I honestly I don't use this certain thing. I tried once, but it did not work very well. It's not a very easy thing to use also. So what I do is I use the stock screener of investing.com. And if you also want to know how I screen my stocks for technical analysis, for trading, just let me know in the comments. I will make sure to create a video on my certain stock screener. So this is also a stock screener, वो यहाँ पे आपको मिल जाएगा. अब चलते हैं अपना last point, which is basically which is a bonus point, and that is a hidden feature which probably most people don't use or most people are not aware of. Now this certain feature मैं आपको बताता हूँ and how powerful that feature is. So you can go to indicators, you can go to financials, and in financial itself, you can actually pick out any financial and compare to the chart. And this is something which I see mainly in TradingView.com. There are multiple different places. Probably this feature might be available in different tools, but for me, this is the first tool which I see that they have integrated it properly. So what you can do is you can choose any of these fundamental tools or indicators. जैसे कि अगर एक बहुत सिंपल इंडिकेटर होता है that is basic earning per share. तो earning per share मतलब कि एक शेयर ने कितना पैसा कमाया. टोटल इनकम अगर प्रॉफिट हुआ है कंपनी को लेट्स से 1000 करोड़ और उसमें से उसी कंपनी में लेट्स से 100 करोड़ के शेयर्स लिस्ट हैं ऑलरेडी. सो मतलब टोटल प्रॉफिट हुआ 1000 करोड़, 100 करोड़ के शेयर्स लिस्टेड हैं. सो पर शेयर प्रॉफिट कितना हुआ 10 रुपए. So earning per share is 10 rupees. So basic EPS is basically 10 rupees. So if I click here, it gives me a certain chart which is there and it is more like a graphic point. Now at any point of time, let's say if I go back, I make it in a weekly chart. I can actually compare how the fundamentals are going as compared to the technicals. And this is also very important if you're sticking to the stocks for a long-term perspective. So watching these stocks with this kind of a chart is amazing. Now again, this is not a very old feature. This is relatively a newer feature. So these numbers and all, I feel that you should also just double check the numbers if the numbers are correct or not, because this is a relatively newer feature. So you won't find a huge amount of past data about it, but still, I think it's a very good point to start off with to understand where the company is heading from the financial perspective also. So this was a video on how you handle TradingView.com. If you like the video and subscribe to our channel. And also if you want to know more, here is a video on how you can understand basics of stock market. See you.